Okay, so here's what we're gonna do today. This 300 here has a tapping noise, and with a lot of research and talk with other fellows, they said that it's the hydraulic lifters, push rods, and then the rocker arms are tapping, right? So what I did is I didn't take any of these yet out, these ones out yet. I have other lifters from another 300, and I took them apart. Here's one of them here. Okay, so basically in there you got that little thing and a little pin to hold it all in, and then there's another little thing in there that comes out with it spring loaded, and they get seized. So this I wasn't like right here. I'll show you. Hold on a sec. I don't know, needle nose. So right here, this little thing here now, look. You can actually push it now up and down. I wasn't able to push it. I used a lot of force. I wasn't able to push it. And what that does is it fills up with oil. There's little oil galley things there. That's for the oil. It fills up, and it puts pressure on the spring inside, and then it puts pressure on the push rod once it fills up with oil, and then goes up to the rocker, and then puts pressure on the rocker so it stays nice and solid in between the rocker and the lifter. So these are hydraulic. They're non-adjustable. You can't you just torque them down and that's it. There's no lash. These are already preset. So if your springs wear out or you get a clog in the lifter, it's gonna start developing a tapping noise. There are other issues too that make tapping noise. Not just that, but I think this is one of the biggest issues here. So to start with trying to troubleshoot the tapping noise in the 300, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with these. So if you come out here, one sec. So here's another one here. Right out here, got a spray and brake clean in it. Sorry, it's really sunny out here, so you can't really see it. But I push here like this. And nothing. So I'm going to bring this back inside where we can actually see it. Sorry about the motion here. Got to get a better camera system. So here's the one I just brought from outside. Now I know I'm not supposed to press with steel on steel here. These are just junk and these are experimental, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. But so I'm pushing it very, very hard and I can't even budge it. Now same thing on this one. Like I said, experimental. Now there's movement, nice up and down movement with the spring, and that's the way it should be. So that's what I did. I took this one apart, I cleaned it with brake clean, and put some oil back, a little bit of oil, and put it all back together. Now it's got some nice movement. So what I'm gonna do, my next move is I'm gonna take the ones out of here. Hold on, let me get some better lighting here. I'm going to take the ones out of here, take the valve cover off, take all the plugs out, maybe move whatever I can out of the way so it's not in my way. Take the valve cover out, and I'm going to take off the lifters, label them to where they go, because you want to stay true to where they are on the cam, because they have a wear pattern. The cams get wear patterns with the varnish, and eventually where your lifters they go with the cam. Now if you're ever going to put new lifters in, that's okay, but you can't put a new cam with old lifters. You got the metal of the cam is a lot stronger than the lifter metal, so the new lifters will conform to the old cam's wear pattern. But if you try to do the other way around, most people, if you're going to replace your cam anyways, you'd replace your lifters. It's a very expensive repair. They're not cheap. So far, what I've done for the tapping as of to date is I've changed one push rod. There was a bent push rod, and I'm going to suspect that the reason why that push rod was bent was because the the lifters got gummed up, the hydraulics weren't working properly in them, and maybe it kind of went offset a little bit and went to a high spot of the lifter, and then went up to the top dead center, and then bent the rod, and it's always been bent. So I did swap the rod to a comparable size and then put it back together. I think it's a little quieter. However, all the lifters on here, I'm pretty sure are seized as well. So I would like to try to do that. So that'll be interesting. What I'll do is I'll take a video of it running with the tapping noises, and then we'll take a video after. So keep your eyes posted for that video. I will make that video. I'm not anytime soon, maybe within the next month, but I'm gonna try to do a really good video on that. It's kind of a fun thing to do, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, thanks, and talk to you later.